What's going on YouTube? It's Lieutenant Cade, also known as Alvin the Director. I'm an Army officer down here at Fort Gordon, Georgia, currently in Captain's Career Course. And in today's video, I want to talk to y'all about the Norwegian Ruck March. Now this past fall at Fort Wainwright, Alaska, I got the opportunity to complete the Norwegian Ruck March for the first time, and it was a lot of fun. I'm extremely grateful for being able to actually complete the Ruck March. It was something that I wanted to check off my Army list for a while now, so I got the opportunity to complete it this past fall, right after ESB. So I just kind of sent it, no training or anything like that. I just kind of went for it. But in today's video, I want to talk to y'all about what the Norwegian Ruck March is and how to best prep for the march. The Norwegian Ruck March is a foreign march. It's conducted by a lot of units annually. It originated in Norway. That's where the Norwegian Ruck March comes from. And a lot of units end up doing it every single year to allow soldiers the opportunity to compete for the Norwegian Ruck March badge. The unique thing about the Norwegian Ruck March is it's a tiered system. So the first time you do it, you're on your bronze badge, then you can earn your silver, then your gold. So it gives an incentive for actually going out and completing the Ruck March. This was the first time that I was able to actually go out, participate in it. So I'm glad that I was able to actually go out and send it, and now I got the opportunity to talk about it with y'all. Now the standards for the Ruck March is 18.6 miles. You're gonna weigh your ruck at 25 pounds, and the standard is 4 hours and 30 minutes. Well, the lowest tier standard is 4 hours and 30 minutes. Now it's based on gender as well as age. I'll post that in the description below so that you can kind of train on based on what your age and what your gender is. However, I'm just gonna talk about in this video the 4 hour and 30 minute standard at 25 pounds. About mile, I'd say 10-ish. That's the point where I kind of felt that 25 pounds for me personally. And I was like, all right, yeah, it's 25 pounds, but like it actually feels a lot heavier, deeper and deeper into the Ruck March. Now, training for the Ruck. I didn't do any training for it because I just completed ESB. I didn't know the Norwegian Ruck March was happening. I kind of got an email about it last minute, and I was like, you know what, yeah, I'll sign up. So me and a couple of the guys in my unit, we just went ahead and we signed up to complete it, and we went out there and we did it. However, for anyone that isn't really a rucker or doesn't really go out and do anything like that, highly advised for you to go out and train for it. Now, during the ruck, you're gonna have to run at some point. Most people can't just walk the entire 18 miles or 18.6 miles and maintain that pace in order to achieve the standard. So at some point you're gonna have to run. So if you're not rucking right now and you're not a rucker and you're not really good at the 12 miler, I highly advise you to train for the ruck. One of the ways that you can train for it is within 5 weeks, do your first week at 4 miles, your second week at 4 miles, and then do 6 miles, and then another 6 miles, and then your 5th week do 8 miles. I don't advise you to go over 8 miles if you're really not a rucker, because if you can do 8 miles and maintain that standard, you can really gut it out during that 12 miler or during that 18.6 miler to be able to meet the standard. So if you're not a rucker, within 5 weeks, you should be able to meet that 18.6 mile standard. For our Ruck March, we had the opportunity to put canned goods in our ruck that weighed up to 25 pounds. So I didn't do that. I just decided to donate instead, because if you know anything about weight distribution and you're rucking, that unequal weight distribution, it can get uncomfortable. So I just put 25 pounds in my ruck and then donated afterwards. So your unit might be doing something similar where you can donate after the Ruck March. If you're gonna bring canned goods and rucking's really not your thing, just put them in a bag, donate afterwards, and then just put 25 pounds in your ruck. That way you can get your ruck situated the way you want to. Which brings me to my next point, and that's weighing your ruck and adjusting it the night before. You don't want to finish the 18.6 mile Norwegian Ruck March and then be like, oh man, I only had 23 pounds in my ruck, because then you just did a ruck for no reason, right? So weigh your ruck the night before and actually focus on packing your ruck the night before and getting your ruck adjusted the way that you want to. There are a lot of videos online about packing your ruck. Make sure that you adjust and get your ruck together the way you want to. And again, don't let that 25 pounds fool you. It felt extremely light to me the first couple miles, but deeper and deeper into the ruck, I really started to feel that 25 pounds. By mile, I'd say 14, that's when I started cramping up a little bit. So I just kind of had to gut it out until the 18.6 mile mark. I finished about 4 hours and 15 minutes. So the next time I complete the Ruck March, I definitely want to get it a little bit faster than that. However, I did meet the standard, so I'm extremely happy that I was able to go out and earn the badge. And then the last thing I want to talk about is just nutrition in general. So leading up to the Ruck March, if you know you're going to have a ruck within a couple weeks, go ahead and start drinking your water, get those salts in, make sure you're eating the right things. Try to stay away from alcohol, because if you're not really into rucking or anything like that, you will feel that throughout the Ruck March. At the halfway point, they did give us some juice and whatnot, so they kind of helped pick us back up for the remainder of the ruck. And then during the Ruck March as well, find that Ruck Buddy. Usually about mile 7 or 8, that's when you kind of find someone during the ruck march that you're going about the same pace as them. So when you see them running, you start to run. So finding that ruck buddy really helped me finish out the ruck march and complete it in time. So if that's you, if you like being around someone else to kind of motivate you to get you going, find that ruck buddy and you'll be able to knock out the Norwegian Ruck March with no problem. Let me know what you think about this video, and let me know in the comments as well what videos you want to see in the near future. I'm Alvin the Director, and I'm out.